Hey everyone, David Cottingham here with Russell Johnson.
What's up, everybody?
We're from In the Comics, and here we are going to give you a little video. We're going to review the season premiere of the brand new CW show, DC Comics show, iZombie.
Technically Vertigo.
Technically Vertigo, you're
But,
right.
But it's DC Vertigo.
But it's DC now.
It is DC Vertigo, sorry.
So anyway, iZombie premiered the other day. We are going to talk about it real quickly. First thoughts, really, Russ?
I read the graphic novel. I read the graphic novel. Obviously, it was the individual comic series, and the graphic novel was it was fine. It was good, but it was a little crazy, a little wild. It's Mike Allred doing the art on it, so it's a little out there. But I actually liked the TV show. I enjoyed the first episode. I was really having no clue how this was going to come out based on the book that I read, basically, it was a solid beginning to me. I thought it was really good. What did you think?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I purposely stayed away from the book because you had mentioned to me that it was a little different. So I wanted to just go ahead and get in there. I might read it later, but I was really surprised by how good it was. I loved the premise of the show. I think Rose McIver, who plays Liv, I think she did a fantastic job.
She was good. She was very good. I liked her a lot.
The look in the beginning, before, I'm glad we got a little bit more backstory with her.
Right.
Before, I was surprised actually how fast they moved into the zombie part.
I liked it. Yeah, I love the pace of the show. I did. We talked a little earlier. I liked how her boss at the morgue literally catches her eating the brain and says, "I got a lot of questions." She's like, "You're not freaked out?" He's like, "No, of course not. This is awesome." So I like to just get that momentum going. There's not a whole lot of build up. It didn't take 5 episodes to get to hide her secret because she's hiding it from her family. Her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, or whatever,
ex-fiance.
I like the pace of it. It was good. Just get right into it, man. So I liked it. Good.
Right, and very unpredictable because you would think that the guy would just discover it somehow. But he figured it out. Very smart. So I thought that was really good. The show brought to you by Rob Thomas, who did Veronica Mars. Now, neither of us ever watched Veronica Mars.
I've never seen an episode.
But the very successful show spawned a movie that they kickstarted. So I highly recommend the show.
Yeah, and I like the cop too. That relationship seemed to go pretty well, and it really. This is how bad it was. We're watching the show, and when she's like goes in stealing all the fake eyeballs, and stealing the photo. I'm like, why is she stealing everything? My wife was like, because she's a shoplifter. I was like, oh, you're right.
See, I didn't get that either.
It took a while to get to that point for me to revel all that, but
I totally got a Sixth Sense thing out of it where she was stealing everything red. I just thought
could have been, yeah.
I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but but once she explained it, it made sense.
Yes, it did.
So thumbs up from both of us, I think.
I give it a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'll give it the full season. If it had been really kind of mediocre, much like some of the stuff we talked about, going into shows that we weren't really sure about. I'll definitely give it I'll give it the full season treatment and see what happens.
Right. So that premieres, that is now on the CW on Tuesday nights right after The Flash, which we'll just briefly mention that
amazing.
The mid-season, not necessarily mid-season, I guess, a little hiatus.
Yeah.
Came back
that should have been a mid-season
premiere, almost, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. A lot of people were saying how much it felt like a season finale.
It could have been. It definitely could have ended on that and really built into the next season, but it's good. We'll talk about it. It was great.
And we're not going to talk about it here. We're going to save it for our variant issue of In the Comics this weekend. So come check us out, inthecomics.com. We are going to do our next issue, our books, our pick of the weeks, stuff like that. And then we're going to talk about all the TV shows this week on our variant issue of the podcast.
And if you haven't seen anything we did at our Lexington Comic-Con, it's just now we're kind of getting it all out, but we did a couple podcasts. We're going to do a wrap-up of that show. We're going to have some videos that we did there at the con, a lot of cool stuff. So check that out as well if you're only involved in these little videos.
That's right.
Go check out more stuff. It's cool.
I mean, it's in this playlist. If you're watching, it's in this playlist.
We subscribe somewhere. We point to something. Subscribe to the channel.
Right here.
Comments about. Give us your comments about iZombie. Let us know what you thought of the show. We'll maybe talk about that. Remember, we're still doing our hashtag for ITC question on Twitter. See if you can get your Twitter question of the week. We did tease maybe a little prize. So get out there and do that.
All right, so until the next time, check us out, inthecomics.com. He's Director421 on Twitter.
I am, and he's DCottingham21.
Thank you. Check us out. Keep subscribing to this playlist, and check us out for more video.